Sedona at the Sedona Charter School. And we're sitting in the music room with Christina Beachel, who is the Director of Strings and Orchestral Studies here at the Sedona Charter School. Thank you for meeting with us today.
Thank you for having me.
This is an amazing little room you have. Have you measured it? It's about 8 feet by about 4 feet.
We have about 97 square feet of teaching space in here.
Yeah, which is something. Now, you have over 100 students, and you can only teach 9 at a time.
Yes,
in this
according to fire
room.
code, yes.
Wow, which is amazing, which is why we're raising money to have a nice big music room for Miss Christina here. So we'll talk about more about that later with Allison. But tell us a little bit about the strings program here at Sedona Charter School.
Well, all the students in 1st through 3rd grade are required to take violin, and then in the 4th through 8th grade they have the option to continue, and they can also expand their choices to include viola and cello. They also are allowed to participate in one of 2 orchestras, and we hold several concerts a year, and that's pretty much our strings program.
Yeah, and that's amazing to start so young. And music does a lot for children, and starting them so young is great. I mean, tell us a little bit about what music will do for the growth and development of a child.
Well, I could go on and on about that.
I bet you can.
There are many studies that support the development of a child when they're studying music and how it affects their brain and how it affects their academics. But one of the things that kind of bothers me as a music teacher is having to defend a music program for the sake of other things. I feel that music is an incredibly valuable part of any child's education just for the sake of music, because it's so close to our human nature. Right. And it's an essential part of how we can express ourselves beyond what words can express.
Absolutely, and express really true emotion through music. I mean, you hit the right note and your heart feels it and you get it and you understand the joy or the sorrow or the longing, whatever's being portrayed.
And you can also make that connection with others when you're playing that music, and you can really dig into somebody's heart and soul and touch them in ways that no other subject can do.
Right, definitely not Minecraft. Minecraft isn't going to pull that out. Now, in this little room with your 9 children, what is the method that you teach here?
I teach my teaching is rooted in the Suzuki philosophy. And one of the main things about the Suzuki philosophy is that we do start the children at a very young age, and we want to train their musical ear first, so they learn a lot by rote in the beginning, and then we start to incorporate the note reading and the theory into the study of the strings.
That's a really neat way to do something. They're learning by ear first, and then you get into the harder stuff once you got them hooked.
It's based on language acquisition. So in the Suzuki Method, it actually came from the idea that when a small child is learning to speak, they don't first learn to read. They learn to hear the words and emulate those words in the correct way, and then they repeat those words over and over until it becomes ingrained in their vocabulary. And it's the same with music. When you're talking about a child who's so young, who doesn't even read words yet, they're developing their ear and their technique and everything first, and then comes the reading, and it works really well.
Yeah, I bet that it does. Now, you've got a lot of experience with this. You teach up at NAU, which is wonderful. You've got a master's from NAU in music education. And I hear somebody told me you were up for a Grammy.
Yes, I made it into the quarterfinalists of the Grammys for the Educator of the Year.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Super.
I don't know yet if I'm a semifinalist.
No,
though.
but hey, even if, that's just amazing to be there and to be nominated.
It's been a really big honor.
Right, and what that says for you as a teacher, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Great work, and I can't wait to see more. We're going to see concerts this year, and hopefully we're going to raise some money to get your new music room, because you've got 100+ students to teach 9 at a time.
Yeah.
I'm amazed you're not here till midnight.
Scheduling is very difficult.
I bet, I bet. This is Christina Beecham. Everyone, in case you haven't met her, you will look for this woman, this Grammy-nominated person that you're going to see a lot more of. Now we're going to go talk to Allison about this wonderful new music room we're going to get for you. And now we're here with Allison White, who is the manager of the Let's Make Music fundraising campaign. Thank you for meeting with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now tell us what's going on. We were just meeting with Christina in her tiny little room. Now this is the building that's going to be converted into the music room. It's incredibly grand. It's wonderful. Right now it's housing your playground, but you're going to enclose that, but you need money for that.
Yes, we have started this Let's Make Music campaign here in Sedona to create awareness of what we're doing at our school. We have 110 students that participate in our violin strings program, and they're doing so well, and with our wonderful teacher Christina, they have become very excited about it, and so we really need a larger space for them to practice together. Right now, with only 9 kids fitting in the small room, this particular new room that we're going to be building will actually hold 100 kids at a time.
All right.
And so they can perform together, they can practice together. It's really important for these kids to be able to listen to each other, create camaraderie. And Sedona just loves music, and we hope that they support us in this effort, because it's really a wonderful gift to have such an amazing conductor, music director here in Sedona.
You guys are very fortunate, for sure.
Yeah.
Now you've got a wonderful Facebook page up that's got information on it. You have your GoFundMe page. What is the easiest way for people to get involved and donate to the cause?
Well, first of all, they can find us locally. We'll be at the Tlaquepaque events. We will be there for the Day of the Dead and for October First Friday Art Walk.
Nice.
Come out and listen to us. We'll have a table set up for those 2 events. And finding us on Facebook is really easy. If you just look under groups, our tagline is SCS for Sedona Charter School, Let's Make Music. And of course, the GoFundMe page is at Let's Make Music as well. But gosh, look us up at our school website as well. The best part is that we are a 501c3 nonprofit school. We're a tuition-free school, and that allows us to have the school tax credit refund.
Right.
And that is up to $400 for a couple, and you can do that right on our school website, and it's fantastic because you have until April 15th this year instead of the 31st of December.
Right.
They've extended it, and so that is money that you will receive back either in a refund or deductible, and that is a wonderful way to help us raise the funds. And we do hope to start building next summer.
I know, you've got quite a fundraise. Check out SedonaCharterSchool.com. You got more information there. Thank you, Allison.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. We'll be right back.